Hey guys, just kind of wanted to come on, do a quick video for it's going to be the December submission with SGC, my regular 4 card order that I do through Baubles and Ball Cards. I everything is getting a little messed up for me. I'm working up north now. I'm kind of on a 14-7 shift, so everything is um, as soon as I leave for work, everything gets absolutely put on hold for at least 2 weeks until I get back, kind of thing, which is a killer because this last shift, I had a PSA order, express order that took 7 or 8 months to get back to me. And it showed up at the house the day after I left. And so I knew it was sitting here for 2 weeks before I could get back and open it and do a video on it, which I did pretty much exactly how I thought. Ended up with some good grades on that. And I've been watching my last SGC sub coming back from my group in the States, and it's going to do the exact same thing. I leave for work on Tuesday, and it's supposed to show up on Wednesday. So that's going to sit here for 2 weeks. It's nothing's working out. So this is for the Baubles and Ball Cards group, their December sub, but I have to get it away now because I leave on Tuesday morning for work, and then I'll be out of time. So I just wanted to hop on and do a quick 4-card, my regular 4-card submission. I have a soft spot in my heart for Marvel stuff since the first time I started buying the 1990 Marvel. In 1990, buying the packs back then and open them up. I thought they were fantastic. This is from 1996. It's actually made by Skybox / Fleer at that time, kind of thing. But this is from Wizard magazine, as you can see right there, and that's how they categorize it. It's from Wizard. It's 1996 Wizard magazine, number 8. These are like a chrome card. It's not like a true chrome, but they have I think they call it a chromast, or I don't know. It's something a little bit different, but this is card number 8, Spider-Man die cut. And I think this is such a wicked looking card with the web outline at the top and everything. When I was going through cards, kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to send off for this December submission, I thought this card with the black matte and everything, the SGC black and white, I think this thing will look fantastic when it comes back. And when I was kind of looking over the cards, I always thought this one looked really nice colors and stuff, but it was a little bit dull. And when I took a really good look at it, I kind of took it out, and I think I bought this almost like a year ago on eBay, and then I was kind of noticing that there was like these little tiny fingerprints on it. I was like, so I had a microfiber and I started wiping them, and they weren't coming off, and I couldn't tell what was going on. And then I was like, whatever. I took a Kleenex and I just got it a little bit moist and started wiping this thing, and there was a film all over this thing. I wiped it all down with a damp, just slightly moist Kleenex, and then took my microfiber and wiped it all down. And the color that came out of this thing, it looks so much better now. There was a film all over it, and there was like these little fingerprints kind of stuck in this. I don't know what it was. I don't know what kind of gunk they had on this card, but so now it looks so much nicer. Like, look at Spidey there. That's just, sorry about the massive glare, but holy cow, look at that. That's a fantastic looking card. And as always with die cuts, all these like little pointy corners and stuff, these are actually, they're in pretty darn good shape. The corners are all good. The front of the card is fantastic. The back of the card, as you can kind of see up along the edge, there's little tiny bits of little bits of whitening along some of the edges, even though the corners, the points are all still quite good. And there's no way to see it like this. I didn't even see them until I had a magnifying glass, and it was out of the penny sleeve and everything, and it was just a bare card. But there are the lightest, just barely visible, only with a magnifying glass and only in the light, like these little tiny scratches across the surface of the back. The front is 100%. The front is fantastic. Every corner, all the edges, everything is wicked on this. But the back has a little bit of whitening along those edges and like these scratches that are so faint, it's ridiculous. So the more I look at this card, the more I'm thinking, I was kind of like, oh, the front is good. It'll come back a 9.5. I'm kind of feeling like maybe it might be a 9. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I'm gonna go with a 9 or a 9.5. I don't know. I think the back, because the front is just so good, but the back is got a couple little issues. So a 9.5, I'll be pleasantly surprised, and a 9, I won't be shocked. Blah blah blah. Next, I already sent one of these away. This is from a collection that I bought just off of Facebook Marketplace. Got really lucky. Basically, a mom cleaning out all her kids' stuff, and the kid was just like, "Sell them. Don't worry about it. Just sell it. Sell all the boxes." And picked up the whole collection for like $30. And this is the second Connor McDavid 2015 O-Pee-Chee update retro. This is the retro parallel that I'm sending in. The other one actually came back at 10. This one, it's a little like the front centering on this one, bang on. Like it's really nice centered, left, right, top, bottom. The back centering is off a tiny bit. The corners, the surface is quite good. The corners are good. If I get it to focus nice, like they're decent. They're decently sharp. I just have, like, there's no bigger issue that I can point to, but just a lot of tiny, and like any little issues on the corners or the edges, because of this white that is on there, like you cannot see it very well unless you have a magnifying glass and take a good look. But I just feel like this card is going to come back a 9. The other one got a 10. I was a little surprised at that. I didn't think it would come back a 10. This one definitely won't. And I can't even point to any like, oh, it's got scratches on the surface or whatever. It's any little issues it has are very, very small, incredibly small, but it does have little tiny issues. And I think you know, by themselves, they're basically nothing, but you add them all up, and this card's gonna come back at 9. That's just my gut feeling on this one. Which, hey man, whatever. It's a Connor. It's even as a 9, it's worth a couple bucks, or it's I'm getting more into trading cards, trading for stuff I want, or trading for stuff that I think has potential to go off and get graded. So I'm in Canada. Connor McDavid's king right now, and anything graded by him is rookies and stuff is fantastic. So might as well and see if I can't get some trades going. Next card. This is a card I bought about a year ago as well. The price on these suckers has gone up a lot. This is not the chrome, the chrome or the gold. This is just the base paper. This is 2001 Topps traded. Ichiro and Pujols, top rookies. This is, I wanted it basically because I'm got Ichiro is a bit of a PC guy. I'm kind of always looking for if I can score a cheaper rookie of his and stuff. And just the double, like with Pujols on the other side, this card is, and the price of these has just done nothing but go up and up and up and up and up. And they will only go up. When he gets into the Hall of Fame, when he finally retires, and then he goes into the Hall of Fame, like you got a double rookie Hall of Fame. Like and there's no way it's not going to happen like that. So these, if you can find them at any kind of a pro, like now these things are not cheap. I don't know, raw ones in any kind of condition, you're not going to find them for less than $100 a piece. This one I feel is a pretty solid candidate for a 9. The centering is quite nice. the centering on this thing is very nice, and all the corners and everything are actually, even with the full colored border to the edges, there's the corners are all good. Corners are solid. Well, this one has a tiny bit of white on it. I think I have that noted. Front dot corner. Yeah, okay. And so that tiny, there's a little dot right there of white, and then there's on this edge. It's not chipped, but there's just this tiny little bits of white showing on a bit of the edge. The other edges and corners are fantastic, but just this one side. And then, where is it? Oh yeah, right here. That's probably the worst offender on this entire card, and it is on the back, so that helps. But you got that, and then the rest are actually quite good. And then there's one edge on the corner on the front. So I feel in my gut this is a 9. I don't feel like it's going to come back in 9.5. And I would be a little disappointed if it came back in 8.5 kind of thing. So this I feel is an SGC solid 9 all day long. But nice. And it's like, I don't know, I've been holding off. It's kind of like, well, I'm not getting rid of this card anytime soon. There's really no hurry to get it graded. But this submission, I don't know. I just felt like it was time to send that one in. Last card, definitely not the least. This is a 1958 Topps number 66 Bobby Hull rookie card. This came from a set that my dad basically just kind of gave to me. These are some of his childhood cards, and he had almost a whole set. He was only missing a few kind of a couple commons and I think one or two kind of mid-tier players. I finished off this set for him, whatever that was, like 30 years ago, maybe, I don't know, 93 thereabouts kind of thing when he gave it to me. So this card has been in my possession for a very long time in one of those great big screw down acrylic bricks, to keep it safe. But I don't see any glossiness on the corners or anything like that. They all have, a little bit of rounding. It is off center. It's not miscut though, but it is definitely off center. The surface has slight little bits of wear here and there, but it's a Hull rookie. And yeah, and of course the sweet wax stain. That was I put the question out to my SGC group about how to remove a wax stain, and basically it came back unanimous decision. You can attempt it. There's a pantyhose trick to removing wax stains, but they're all like, if you do that, I will seriously come to your house and murder you. Well, not literally, but like, don't do it. You have so much potential to cause more harm than good. So they're like, don't. There is a way, and if you really want to try, then fine, but don't. Just don't. Leave it alone. And I kind of was like, yeah, you're right. You know what? This card was born with a wax stain. It'll die with a wax stain. So I'm going to get this slabbed up. And then, yeah, just kind of, I don't know, throw it up on the shelf with everything else I got graded that I never sell. So, yeah, and there you go. So that's the 4-card December month. This is all over the place. 2 hockey cards, for God's sakes. I don't even collect hockey, but whatever. And a couple PC cards, or cards I'll never get rid of anyways, and the Marvel stuff, which is kind of dear to my heart. Just, I don't know, the looks of some of these cards. I think that the style and the flair that they have in some of this stuff is fantastic, and this card is just, I think it's just gorgeous. The first time I kind of stumbled upon him on eBay, and I was like, you got to be joking me. I'm like, that thing is. And the pictures he had too, I think they were scans or something, and they showed everything up really well. I was like, wow. That's an awesome, awesome card. And it's going to look fantastic in the tux too. So, yeah, that's December submission. They want it by the 2nd, so I got to get it off. Well, I got to get it off tomorrow. I got to get it off Monday morning to make sure that it will be in their possession with enough time. So, that's it. Talk to you later. Catch you on the next one. I won't be doing anything for at least a couple weeks because I'll be up at work. And, yeah. Talk to you later. Peace.